I wanted to talk about lead generation and specifically 5 different ways to approach people, different groups. Now, the first is going to be your warm market, and it's compiling a contact list. We have a great tool, a memory jogger, where you're going to be able to look at occupations, and it's going to prompt people in those occupations. It's also going to prompt people in some sub-occupations off of those that will come to mind just by seeing these occupations on paper. So get your list going and just keep going with it and study these and really look at some of these occupations, because I can assure you people will come to mind that wouldn't have otherwise. Now, there are really 3 categories, 3 buckets that people fall into. One is the powerhouse group, and that is the people that we look up to. Now, typically they're going to be what's called the chicken list, and they're going to be a little bit unapproachable, you're feeling. But the second group would be family, colleagues, peers, your contemporaries. That's going to be a tough group because they already think they know you for whatever it is they know you as, and so they're not going to accept the fact that you've gone into some new world of technology, whatever. Third is the group that look up to you. Now, that's not going to be the typical powerhouse folks. However, you never know who they're going to be connected with. So the ways to handle these would be the first one, the ones that we look up to, that again, the people that we want in our business. They're already successful for whatever they're successful for, and we want them in our business. Now, chicken list, and what you want to do is you call them up and just say that, preface your conversation. I know you're real busy, Mr. or Mrs. Doe. I know you're real busy. Do you have a quick minute? They're going to have a quick minute. So you say, you've been very successful. I see your signs all over Washington, D.C. I know you're a successful real estate broker. I know you have successful realtors working for you, large group, and I respect your opinion. Would you take 5 minutes out of your schedule to check something out and just let me know what you think? And find out when they think they're going to be able to do that, and follow up with them after. You want to direct them to an archived broadcast or a live broadcast. Don't always wait for a live broadcast, because they're fewer and far between. You can send them an archive. You can send them to the website. You can send them to just send a video. Whatever is your mechanism of exposure, find out when they're going to be able to look at that, and then follow up with them. See what they thought. And when they see what we have going on, it's going to pique their interest, believe me. So they might not be interested themselves, but when you follow up, you can take an indirect approach again and find out, do you know of anybody that might come to mind that would fit the category of looking for an extra stream of income, part-time or very full-time? I know you're hanging around with some successful people. Do you know of anybody that comes to mind? So that is the way, the first group. Now, the tough group is very easy. You just promote like you would a restaurant, the hottest, the coolest restaurant that you've been to, greatest food, and or greatest movie that you've seen. So you just say, not going to believe what I found. Jot this down, check it out, and let me know what you think. And they're going to most likely try to finagle a way to find out what it is that you want them to see, and just say, boy, there is no way I can do justice to it. Got to see it. Got to see it. I can't even explain it. You got to check it out. So again, they will go there to the tool, and they're going to be interested and look at more. Don't know whether they'll be interested or not, but again, they might know of someone. You always want to ask for referrals. Who do they know? Do they know of someone that might be interested in another stream of income? Now, looking to change their life. The third group is, again, not the powerhouse folks, but you don't know who they know, who is a relative. So you don't want to exclude them, but they're easy because they respect you for whatever it is, whether it's true or not, and they're going to follow your direction. You just simply tell them to grab a paper, grab a pen, and jot this down. You got to check it out. I will follow up with you. When are you going to be able to look at that? Follow up. You always want to lock in a time to follow up, because you don't leave it open-ended, because you want to be able to follow up. You tell them while the questions are fresh, and being the key is that not only are the questions fresh, but you're locking them into a time. And so rather than the next few weeks. So the next group would be walking and talking, and we have scripts for this, and that's a great mechanism as well. And just going into businesses, find out how they're marketing, how they're marketing, and again, you can look at the scripts for that. Networking groups, another great way, because you're meeting them and you're building some trust, rapport, and relationship marketing. And we have tools where you're going to be able to follow up with them, a video, email, and build the relationship further. They're already seeing one of the tools that we have. In fact, what I always do, I create one video and I send it. I have a contact list of all the people I've met. And I've asked them if I could send them information, and of course they've said yes, and if they don't, then I don't include them. But I send one email, and it's a campaign, and I will tell them it was great having met them at the whatever event, and I've got it labeled that way, by the way, so that they, when I follow up with them later on, they're going to connect, oh yeah, I was at that chamber meeting back last February, and so yeah, she's not spamming me. I was there. I remember. And they will remember you when they see that video. They're going to see your branding. They're going to see you there. They're going to build a relationship. When people see, hear, and read something, statistically, it's a fact. They're going to remember you, and I can guarantee they're going to remember you rather than those 49 people that they met also that same day. So that is a great way to show them our product as well, but always want to follow up. Now, as far as social media, we have a lot of marketing tools there. We've got images you can use for social media. Tough thing there is you want to build a relationship. People get tired of just seeing business stuff all the time in social media. So you want to provide value, just intersperse some of the media there. You can also use those in video email, by the way, those images. So check that out. And also referrals. Any of these previous ways that I've already talked about, I will tell you, when you become known as the app guru, the marketing solution provider, whatever it is that you are branding yourself to be, people are going to remember you. You will begin to get referrals from referrals, and you don't even know that first group, but they have heard, oh yeah, I know Jane Smith. She provides marketing solutions. I've heard of her. Check her, contact her. So those are some of the ways that we can create some leads, and we'll be going through those a little bit more in depth on the game plan interview.